Hello friends, I know it's been a while. I haven't posted a video, so I thought I would start over right from the beginning and tell you a little bit about SEINT Beauty and what is 3D foundation. I know you've seen it on my page and you're wondering what is it and how does it work. So I'm going to tell you about it and show you how to make it work for you. So you just kind of forget everything you previously learned about makeup and piling on layers and layers, doing your foundation and then putting blush on top and contour and any other colors that you want. The idea behind 3D foundation is that your face is three-dimensional. I'm trying to not blind you with my mirror. And so I'll put it over here where we've got some space. So your face is three-dimensional, so your makeup should be as well. So instead of applying one flat layer to your face, you're applying different colors at different points depending on your facial structure. So you can see like where your nose is, there's natural shadow there, where your brow ridge is, where your cheekbones cut. So you're going to put the different colors that align with those parts of your body or those parts of your face and your skin so that your face remains three-dimensional and you don't wash anything out. So I'm going to start on one side of my face, just applying the makeup and not blending it so that you can see where it goes and how I do mine. And I'll talk a little bit about different face shapes and different bone structures so that you can learn what might be the best way to put on your 3D foundation. So I always start with my contour, which is my darkest color. Our foundations are called highlights and contours, and what they are the light and dark, the brightening and the shadows in your face. Excuse me. And by using these colors together, you can really bring out your best you. So I generally do this with a brush, but so that you can see exactly where it goes. Up by my hairline, I apply a little bit of contour. Now, most people have a deeper forehead than I do. I have a very low hairline, so you might want to go in with 2 rows instead of 1. I take that down. Now, where my cheekbone goes, a lot of people suck in and do the fish face and put their contour down here. I like to put mine right on the cheekbone. And the reason for this is I have a wide face. So by going at an angle going up, I can create some dimension to thin out my face. If you have a very long, narrow face, your contour would go more on a straight line or horizontal rather than vertical to give you a little bit of widening. You'll also know that I have a little natural divot in my cheeks, and that is just from age, losing a little bit of fat and also dental work that I had done in the back. Had a bunch of teeth pulled when I was young to get braces. So there's that. And then I take right along my chin line. If you already have a naturally thin face, just apply a tiny bit under your jawline. I like to go up a little bit farther and carve out this area right here that has a little bit of chubbiness. It just gives me some dimension and makes it look like I'm more aligned and don't have such a heavy neck. Next, I am going to go into my nose. I don't do a lot of contour on my nose, but I take just a tiny bit, go from the brow line down the side of my nose. This is all going to get blended in. And at the bottom of my lip, and there's that. Now, next I go in with my brightening color. This will be the lightest color, and I'm using Moonlit, and I go just in the corner of my eye, the outside corner of my eye, and down the center of my face. Okay. And then with what's called a mid-tone, which is either an all-over face color, I'm using June, which has a little bit of green in it to offset the redness in my cheeks. And wherever I don't have the brightener, or the contour, that's where I'm going to put my mid-tone shade. So all of our, let's see, I'm trying not to blind you again. Okay. Hopefully when I edit this, I'll cut a lot of this out. Here, let's do it this way. So you can see we've got all these colors, and they're all cream. They're all the same formula. One thing I was very impressed with when I was introduced to Saint makeup was how simple the formula was. We only have 11 ingredients in our foundation, and here we go. You can take a look at this and see that they're all skin-friendly ingredients, so they're not going to interfere with your skin care, your sun care, SPF. Always remember to use SPF first. So there's that. One thing I missed my forehead. And I'm going to go in with that medium shade because I have the brightener right here. So the medium shade right here. And then we have 28 different colors of foundation between our highlight and our contour, and you can blend them together to create the exact match that you need for your skin. Now on this side I have my lip and cheek colors, and I also have an illuminator right here, and that can also double as an eyeshadow. So these two colors are black cherry and pink grapefruit. So they're two of my favorite colors. The black cherry can be a little bit intimidating. You can see that I generally mix these together. So I'm just going to put that above my cheekbone, slightly like on and above my cheekbone. You could put it right on the apples of your cheeks if you like that. And then on the other side, again, I'm going to take Illuminator. Illuminator is what a lot of companies actually call highlighter. And what you do is you just pop that on the areas of your skin where you normally will see the regular brightening. And I'm going to take the same lip and cheek color and use that as my lipstick. So here's where you're going to put your makeup. Now I'm going to show you the same thing, but I'm going to blend as I go as I do the other side. So I may or may not talk through this. I'm going to take, again, my contour. Try to do it this way so you can see. Taking my contour into my hairline and just blending as I go. When I'm blending with the brush, I'm not pressing hard or rubbing around like that. What you're going to do is rub the makeup right off. I'm doing what's called stippling, which is touching gently and wiping. Just touch and wipe, touch and wipe. And you only need to dab just a tiny bit. Dab, dab, dab. And cheekbone, up at the hairline slightly. Always blending up. Take this little piece down here to darken behind my hollow. Under your jawline, but I'm going to take it up a little bit higher to try to give dimension where I feel that my chin and neck is a little bit thick. And I'm going to go in on the dotted side and do the same thing where I have all the dotted lines. So you can kind of see how it blends as I go. And got to work pretty fast because the sun's getting ready to go down and I'm losing some brightness. Okay. Now I'm going to take that same brush. I'm going to go in with the small end in the brightest color, which right now I'm using Moonlit. Go into the inner corner, outer corner, center of my nose, and between my brows. Just keeping the center of your face bright. One thing I did forget to show you is priming my skin. I did that before I came on camera. You don't need a primer if you have a skincare lotion that you like. I like to prime with something that's just a tiny bit tacky, and I use our setting spray for that. And what that does is it just helps the cream makeup stick to my face, especially in the summertime when you're perspiring a little bit more. It just helps to give that layer to between your skin and the foundation so that it doesn't totally melt off your face. So now this is one of my favorite brushes, is the detail brush, and it really gets into the nooks and crannies and helps blend your skin. I'm going to go in with the edge of this detail brush, tap it into the contour, and take it on this side of my nose, which I did with my finger on the other side. Went up a little bit too high, but we just blend that out. You can take a little bit of the lighter color, and works like a magic eraser. And then I'm going to go in with my medium shade, which is the June. And I'm going to place that wherever I don't have the brightener or the contour. And again, I'm going to take that contour from my nose, take the contour from my cheeks, take the color on my forehead, and just gently blend, tap and blend, go in to my lip and cheek colors, and go up there. And you'll notice that the longer you have the makeup on, the more it will melt into your skin. I put a little bit too much on so I can tone it down with the foundation. Take a little bit of the illuminator right above the blush line. And just blend out until I get to where I want to be. Up. And we have a lot of different brushes. If you like a fluffier brush, we have a big blending brush. You can do the same thing, dab and blend. This is the bronzer brush. So this is really all you need for your makeup game, and you have all those bottles and lotions and potions and powders all down into one palette. This holds 12 of our large pans, or 24 of the small. We have 4 different patterns, coming out with a 5th different pattern on June 20th. And if you want just a basic foundation, we have the quad, which is just fits 4 of the small or 8 of the large. This is the same thing, but has 2 layers. 1, 2, and then you saw all my makeup was in this one. This is my favorite new palette. Again, it holds 12 of the large pans. So it has a mirror, and then sneak peek, oops. These are our new eyeshadows that are going to be coming out on June 20th as well. They're going to come in a kit with all 12 plus 2 eyeshadow brushes. Great deal if you don't have these colors. If you already were able to snag the advent calendar back in December, these are 12 of the 25 colors. The other 13 colors will be coming out later this summer or early fall. You can also buy these in a quad. So when these come out as a set, you're going to get all 12 colors, the new Malibu 8-pan palette, so 2 layers, so you'll actually have room for 4 more shadows in addition. If you're a true makeup connoisseur and you have some pans you want to consolidate, we have larger palettes. So this is a double layer that holds 18 large or 36 small. And then the largest of our palettes, again, they'll either be black, this geometric, silver, sparkly, or the new Malibu, which is a pastel palette. It looks like a pastel sunset. But this is 3 layers, holds 27 of the large or 54 of the small, and that is almost done. Now we're just going to set our face, and this is the same technique I use for my primer, which is I take our setting spray and spray onto our sponge. You want to make sure that you change your cosmetic sponges every 3 months, no matter how clean you keep them. They do harbor bacteria, and just roll and press into your skin. That's going to apply the slightest amount of setting spray. It's going to press the makeup into your skin to help it adhere, and it's also going to pull up any excess that you don't need. When it is a hot summer day and you need just a little bit more to absorb the oil, highly recommend our Vanilla Dust setting powder. All of our pans come like this. No excess packaging, just these little pans in all the different colors. You pop the lid off and pop it right into your palette. And for the setting powder, I like this very lightweight brush. This is our lightest brush. You can use it with the cream foundations. I like to use it with the setting powder, and I just set the center of my face and under my eyes. Under my eyes will help keep the foundation from creasing, and just the center of my face is going to help where it gets shiny. So you wondered what 3D foundation was, and now you know. So if you're interested in getting a color match, please reach out to me. Send me your selfie. You take it facing a window in indirect natural light. Hold your camera right in front of you. Smile or not. Snap a photo. Take 2 or 3 of them. Make sure there's no shadows so that we can get a good picture of your skin. We only show the pictures within our experts who are color matching you. We don't publish those pictures, so they're safe with me. And if you want to be color matched in person, I'm in the Baltimore area. So Baltimore, Towson, Annapolis, Harford County, anywhere in the Baltimore region, and I can come to you. You can come to my home studio. We can test out the products, no obligation to buy. And we can custom make your palette to your personal needs and your personal makeup preference. So I appreciate your time. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. If you did, please click like, please share with your friends, and I look forward to seeing you for the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.